Welcome to the Bites with Ananya. In this second season of Shaping a Fair World podcast, I'll be bringing to you some bites of knowledge on different subjects. So, let's begin. Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ananya Chopra. I'm a grade 9 student. I'm the co-founder of SDGs for Children. I've written 2 books, Save Our Planet and Know Your Rights or Have No Rights. And I'm ranked 14 all over Ontario for girls under 15 in squash. Who doesn't want to have money? Do kids have money? Yes, they do. We get gifts from family and friends and pocket money. Today, for my very first podcast, we are going to talk about finance management for kids. And for that, I have a very special guest who has taught me a lot about finance. He's a great leader and a role model to many of us. So let's give it up for Manu Handa. Hi, Bhaiya.
Hello, Ananya. Thank you so much. So, hi everyone. It's good to be here. So my name is. Let me give you a background of my situation. So, my name is Manu Handa. I graduated from Concordia University. I did my master's in cybersecurity. I'm currently working as a senior application security engineer. Apart from my studies, I have a keen interest towards financial sector as well. I'm a professional financial advisor too.
Okay, perfect. So without further ado, let's start with the first question. What is the ideal age for anyone to learn about and actually start managing their finances?
Nice. To be very honest, that's a very interesting question. To be very honest, there is no such age of starting your financial, taking control of your financial part. It's about it's kind of a race. The more early you start, the best, the advantage that you will have, in the future. So, to be very honest, if we talk about precise numbers, I believe 10 to 12 years is a very ideal age. One should start taking control of their financial literacy. Yep.
Okay, great. So when did you start working on it?
Well, I was a bit delayed, right? But it's I started when I turned 22. My elder brother actually, when I first started my job, my elder brother taught me about, introduced me to the stock market. And, it's initially kind of fascinated. I started, doing it. I started doing some research after my job and stuff like that. And here I am. I just bought the house recently and I'm very excited about the future as well.
That's great. So, is there any mobile app or website which you can refer to kids?
Yeah, for sure. We are living in a very interesting era, right? And there are a lot of nowadays there are a lot of applications that actually teach not only save money but how to invest it. One such application that is top of my mind is Wallo. So, I was going through some blogs and I found about Wallo. Wallo provides a platform that connects, parents and their kids never seen before, right? Parents can give their tasks to their kids, and they can schedule the task. Parents and kids work together. They can work on short-term and long-term goals as well. So, this kind of platform actually helps, kids to understand the value of money, right?
Yeah.
At least in my regards, right?
That's great. Another question I had was, in what different ways us kids can save and invest money?
Well, kids can start investing of course, a lot of people don't know about it. Kids can start investing at any particular age, right? For example, in Canada, there are government also supports such kind of initiatives. Government provides RESP programs, which is a registered education programs for kids, right, where parents can open the account and government also contribute to such accounts, right, up to $7,200, right, for the education of the kids, right? Apart from that, kids can open a custodial joint account with their parents that can help us to, save and invest in the stock markets as well as some mutual funds as well. like initially, because kids tend to have like, spending habits or something like that. Those kind of accounts, like, help kids and their parents to, work on such goals, like, the long term goal that I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, last but not least, what are some challenges kids might face while saving the money?
Well, like I will not say kids, like, it's the problem for anyone, every single one, like everyone nowadays, because of the rise of the social media, right? I guess people tend to follow, like people are connected like never before, right? People tend to follow each others, and there are social media influencers who show, like, spending is cool, like, you can live your dream life without showing, what's the hard work you have to put on, right? You have to start investing or saving money in the initial days, I guess. And plus, in addition to that, I believe that's the role that parents also play, like, the roadblock, right? Parents don't show or teach their kids the value for money, right? Parents usually tend to see, like, oh, you are in a very early age, you have a lot of time to save it, right? And they are, we're facing challenges and meeting their end goals, right? They are working for their regular bread and butter. Eventually, if you teach your kids, right, the value for monies, in the early age, then kids can also start investing in the market and see the long term growth. And before they turn 25, they have the down payment of their house ready, without taking the support of their parents. All they have to do is just to talk to the parents, and parents should talk to their kids, and make a plan, I believe, right? That, okay, I'll provide you this much of a monthly allowance, right? And this much amount you have to save it. That's how, like, kids can see, like, whether they wanted to buy shoes, whether they wanted to donate to a charity, or whether they wanted to invest in stock market, right? By opening such a custodial account, or taking the help of the platform such as Follow.
Yeah, you inspire me so much, by the way. So, unfortunately, this podcast is coming to an end. So, thank you, Maria, for being my special guest and enlightening us on finance. I hope the kids learn from this podcast. So, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ananya, for organizing this wonderful podcast. And I hope, like, kids like you should grow and learn the value of money in the initial days, and we will have a brighter future for the world as well. Okay.
Bye.
Take care. Bye bye.
Today, we learned about some finance bites with our guest Manu Handa. Hope you enjoyed and got inspired to save your money. We'll see you next time. Adios, amigos.